I, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, do solemnly swear
I, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a controversial Supreme Court justice who recently has been missing in action. Her original appointment on June 14, 1993 culminated in her swearing in her judicial oath on August 10, 1993. Prior to taking her judicial oath on August 10th, she was rang up in confirmation hearings dealing with the testimony she was giving on the constitutionality of certain issues, especially the death penalty at the time, in front of the United States Senate Committee on the Judiciary. The Senate Judiciary Committee would have good reason to question Judge Ginsburg's morals. In her 1980 book, Constitutional Government in America, she highlights several extremely disturbing points of view in morals, public sector, and the military. Probably the most concerning among any of her suggestions as far as modifying the Constitution would be the age of consent for sexual acts, and she asserts that it must be lowered to 12 years old. Her argument is that we must eliminate the phrase carnal knowledge of any female, not his wife, who has not attained the age of 16 years, and substitute a federal sex-neutral definition of the offense. A person is guilty of an offense if he engages in a sexual act with another person. The other person is in fact less than 12 years old. While she might be the most influential Supreme Court justice to ever argue for such a disturbing thing, she is not the only Democrat. It has been a common theme in current years. Her book also argues for the constitutionality of having gender-neutral sororities and fraternities, claiming they should be called social societies, and all boys and all girls organizations should be sex-integrated, because separate but equal organizations perpetrate stereotype sex roles. Maybe one of the most current illustrations of one of her constitutional arguments that has led to actual legislative law and policy is the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and other congressionally chartered youth organizations. She asserts they must change their names and their purposes and become sex integrated. Boy Scouts now accepting girls and becoming called Scouts of America rather than its traditional title, emphasis, and purpose for the development of young men. If imposing her liberal hogwash into mainstream America wasn't enough dealing with morals, sexuality, the military, and schools and public societies, then how about in the family? She thinks that the federal government should be providing comprehensive government child care. Wouldn't you just love for your kids to be watched by Big Brother? I only wanted to highlight a few of the most disgusting proposals that she made, but I highly encourage you to look down in the description and click on a link to the PDF and read some of her proposals and opinions for yourself. It's disgusting. Please give them a look over. Consider sharing this video, liking, and subscribing for more. Look forward to seeing you next time.
The snowflake is a fragile creature. Usually, they cannot survive on their own or think for themselves. You'll likely encounter them in packs. It is advised you attempt good triggering.